The Pokemon Legends ZA leaks are still rolling out. We just got a ton of brand new leaks, some of them regarding the storyline or just kind of things within the story. So spoiler warning here, if you don't want to be spoiled, you can click away if you want, but these are leaks, so take them with a grain of salt. So anything I'm going to say in this video, just take it with a grain of salt because they're leaks, which means it's not 100% confirmed or guaranteed until we actually get the game, or an official reveal in a trailer, which I'm hoping we get a new trailer soon. I think we probably will get one for the next Pokemon Presents, which is probably going to be in August. So we still kind of do have a couple of months for another trailer, which could reveal a lot of brand new things. The next trailer I really think is going to show off some of the Mega Evolutions that we're going to get in the game, like some of the brand new Mega Evolutions. Yeah, we had pretty much all of them leaked, but like I said, things could change, or some of the Mega Evolutions could be a little bit different than the descriptions actually say. So I'm just really excited to see exactly what they look like because it's going to be awesome to see the official reveal of the Mega Evolutions. Anyways, the first one coming from Central Leaks, he says, Zygarde is number 230 in the Pokedex. For comparison, Pokemon Legends Arceus Pokedex had 242 Pokemon, so it's looking very similar. There seems to be a lot of similarities between this game and Pokemon Legends Arceus, so there's roughly the same amount of new Pokemon to the game, and I guess by new Pokemon I mean new Mega Evolutions. There's about 26, 27 brand new Mega Evolutions coming to the game, and in Pokemon Legends Arceus we had I think 24 brand new Pokemon to the game, like regional variants or just new Pokemon, whatever. So with that being said, seems like there is some kind of rule book they kind of follow with Legends games, which is going to be interesting to see for the next Legends game, which I really do think is going to be a Generation 2 game. Guys, I swear a Johto Legends game is going to be next. I think it would make sense because, we're not going to get another pair of Johto remakes unless it's a Let's Go remake for the Switch 2, but I just don't see that happening. People didn't really like Let's Go, and I know we're kind of going off on a tangent here, but we gotta talk about this stuff, you know what I'm saying? Generation 2 needs some more love. It's been the longest amount of time since we've even been back to the whole entire Johto region, compared to every other Pokemon game. So I really do think it's coming soon, guys. One day we're gonna go back to the Johto region on the Switch 2. That's my prediction, is that the first region we go back to besides the Kalos region and maybe Unova. After Kalos and Unova, I think it's going to be Johto. But anyways, so I don't know if Zygarde is going to be the last Pokemon in the Pokedex. He could be. That's definitely possible where Zygarde is the final Pokemon in the Pokedex. So it could be 230 Pokemon in the game. There could be some more Pokemon, maybe some of the Mythicals or, I don't know, other legendary Pokemon are going to be 231, 232 or something like that. So, and I don't know if this is how we're going to be able to get Zygarde. I don't think so. I know somebody out there was saying what if we have to catch every single Pokemon that we can catch Zygarde? Then we can catch Zygarde number 230, but I don't think that's going to be the case because I think a lot of people would get extremely tired if we had to go out and catch every single Pokemon. And there's some good news with the price we're going to get to in just a second. Right before I get to the rest of the video, guys, I noticed a lot of you guys aren't actually subscribed to the channel that are normal viewers of the channel. So if you could do me a huge favor and drop a sub if you aren't already subscribed to the channel. And check out my new second channel, Fundora's Clips. I post all my live stream clips and stuff over there, as well as join my awesome Discord server. The people in there are so awesome. And the channel member of the week is Unreal TTS. Thank you, Unreal TTS, for being a channel member. It goes a long way. Alright, back to the rest of the video. So the good news is, some dude said, if this isn't $60 max, I ain't going near it. And then Central Leaks responded, said Switch 1 version will be $60. Figured that would happen. I figured that the Switch 1 version would be $60. And then the Switch 2 version will most likely be $70. So the reason why I'm saying that's good news is because even though, sure, it kind of is unfortunate that it's 70 over 60, it's better than 80 or 90, which it looks like some of the other games are going to be 80, 90. Like Mario Kart World, the new Donkey Kong game, I think is going to be 80 or something. I can't remember exactly, but they're going to be expensive, guys. So I feel like $10 more for this game is good because, the graphics and the frames are going to be better. So you're paying $10, which is not too much more for an upgrade, while there still is that $60 version. Whereas with Mario Kart World, it's going to be $80 or $90 USD, and there is no other version. There's no cheaper version. You have to pay that massive amount of money, which hopefully doesn't go up in value with all the stuff going on around the world right now. Who knows? I'm hoping everything either goes down or doesn't go up even higher because it's kind of insane. Okay, these are all from Light88. I don't know exactly how reputable he is 100%, but I figured I'd mention it because he sometimes posts stuff that Central Leaks post later. He posted about Zygarde being number 230 in the Pokedex before Central Leaks even posted it, which Central Leaks is the most reputable, reliable leaker, I'd say, or at least one of them at the moment, which I know a lot of people find that controversial because they're leakers, which means stuff is false. Guys, I get it. Stuff could be wrong. I just have to report it because it's interesting stuff. There's some sort of rumor, I guess, about Zygarde holding a weapon on his back, or maybe even Eternal Flower Floette. I don't know if that's true. I really don't think that this one is true. I feel like this one's a stretch, but if this is true, this would be awesome. Like, this would be super, super cool. I would absolutely love to see how this looks, especially since Zygarde is awesome, one of the coolest legendary Pokemon out there, and then Eternal Flower Floette is also an extremely cool Pokemon because it's kind of like, you know, it's a mystery, you know what I mean? It's like the only one out there, so that'd be super awesome to see. He also posted this, which I guess there's going to be maybe a rogue Mega Lucario, which he later says Lucario is going to be the first Mega Evolution that we, like, obtain, or I guess are able to use within this game, so maybe it's going to be some sort of, like, side mission thing where, or maybe a mainline, honestly, it's probably mainline if it's Mega Evolution, so a mainline storyline mission thing. That was a lot to say. That was kind of hard. But anyways, where we capture and calm down this wild rogue Mega Pokemon, which I figured this would happen, and a lot of people out there were theorizing, like, there's probably going to be, like, rogue Mega Pokemon just because Legends Arceus had, you know, some of the rogue Alpha Pokemon. So I think they would want to bring that exact same kind of thing into this game, so making it a wild rogue Mega Pokemon is perfect. And Lucario's the GOAT. Honestly, Lucario's awesome, so I could see how I could really see how that would be the first Mega Evolution. I feel like that one's not so far out of the box, so it kind of would make sense. Okay, the next one is regarding Professor Sycamore, guys. I feel like he's going to be in the game. You could see his lab in the background of, like, one of the trailers that we got. I really think Sycamore is coming back, guys. I don't think he's going to be a huge character in this game. Like, I don't think there's going to be a ton about him, but I do think he's going to be in the game. And Light88 says Professor Sycamore will give us Kanto and Hoenn starters. That's odd. First of all, because why the Hoenn starters? Probably because Mega Evolution, if I had to guess, because they have Mega Evolutions. Same with the Kanto starters, they have Mega Evolutions. I guess that would be why. But then I feel like this is a missed opportunity for Sycamore to give us the Kalos starters instead, whereas the Hoenn and Kanto starters could just be caught in the wild. I feel like that would be better, but then at the same time, it kind of would make sense for the Mega Evolution purpose itself. Let me know what you guys think about this. I really do think Sycamore is going to be in this game. I feel like he's not going to be some crazy character. And moving on to the stuff with the Kalos starters, apparently they're going to be in the wild. We're going to find the Kalos starters in the wild, which, like, I guess makes sense, but I think just me personally, I would have loved if Sycamore gave us the Kalos starters. I think that would have been, like, full circle, pretty cool thing to do, especially since because in the first Pokemon X and Y games, which are the first Gen 6 games, he gave us the Kanto starters eventually. So it'd be cool if we go full circle and we get the Kalos starters from him. I really would like that, but let me know what you guys think. I think it's kind of cool that we get the other starters because they have Mega Evolutions. So it would be like Game Freak, you know, really wanting us to use these Mega Evolutions, which is pretty cool. Okay, so this one's kind of more of a storyline leak as well, so be prepared if you don't want any spoilers. It's about Sycamore. So, okay, I warned you guys enough. Sycamore and Paxton are related, according to Light88. So I guess we're going to be related to Sycamore, which I guess could be, which I guess that would also mean Harmony would. And I don't know, that would be pretty cool. I don't know how it could be, you know, Sycamore could be the father, probably not the grandfather, because Sycamore is probably not going to be that much older. I mean, the game's only going to be like 12 to 15 years after the place of X and Y. So, you know, I don't think it's going to be like that much farther. So I could imagine it's probably going to be like a father, I guess, but something like that would be pretty cool. I can't wait to see Sycamore back in this game. He's not going to be the professor. There's going to be a different professor. There will definitely be more leaks out there, guys, but there are also apparently leaked photos out there, which I just made a video on. It's the video before this one if you want to check it out, which, you know, those could be fake. They could be real. There's so much mystery right now. Like, we don't know anything truly until we get the next trailer. So all of these leaks I just said, take them with a grain of salt because they could become false. Stuff could change, or they could just be straight up wrong. Their source could be wrong. I don't know. I mean, a lot of these probably will become true, and I'm sure a lot of them will become false. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're a real one watching this far in the video, comment down grilled cheese just to confuse the people that aren't watching this far in the video. If you did, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel to help me reach my goal of 20,000 subs. Any support goes such a long way. Just want to say that you guys are all so awesome, and I really appreciate the support that you've been showing on the channel recently. Hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.